Hey boobs, it's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to do a story time of a fake old friend. Yeah, we all had them. And we're also going to talk about why I started YouTube, why I started doing YouTube. So let's get into the video. And if you're watching this, you're probably not watching this, but if you're watching this, girl, don't take no offense, okay? So first we're going to talk about why I started a YouTube channel. I don't know, like, I've never been, like, always been, like, shy to do stuff like this because, I don't know, I'm just a shy person, but I say I'm just step out of my comfort zone and just do it. Why not? It could actually take off and be, you know, something big, so why not just do it? What is there to lose? I think I just started it just to, like, you know, have fun while making money. Just be yourself without making money. That's a good job. And then you work around hours and stuff, and it also could bring good opportunities, and that is what I'm doing here. That's why I made a video, your channel. So yeah, I just want to see where it's gonna lead me to. Hopefully to something big. Okay, so let's get into the juicy stuff, y'all. Fake friend. We gonna call this friend Kel. We gonna call her Kel. So basically, it was like a while back, like I want to say 8th grade year. Me and this girl were best friends. This and that. And okay, so I was dating this dude. We're gonna call him Bob. So I was dating Bob while me and her were friends or whatever, and eventually me and Bob stopped talking. We just stopped talking, and she started talking to him, and it really wasn't a big deal to me because I was young. I didn't think of none of it then. It was really like, hey, she started name. It was not a big deal to me because it really didn't matter. So I started talking to somebody else, and we're gonna call him Paul. We're gonna call him Paul. So me and Paul started talking. We was talking for like a while. Like it was like 3 months. We was talking for like 3 months. So it was cool. This and that. And me and my friend, we're still best friends. Me and Kel, we still best friends. So me and Paul stopped talking, and by that time her and Bob they've been, well, I take that back. I really don't know if they was together or not, but I know once I stopped talking to Paul, her and Paul started talking. Well, not right off the bat. Okay, I'm back. Hold up. Okay, so I'm not gonna say her and Paul started talking right off the bat because I really don't remember, but I know it was like, no, I'm not gonna say that. They started talking like a week after. So it was fast, but not as fast. So yeah, don't mind me smacking my lips. Well, is that a lip smacking or like, I don't know what that is, but don't mind that, y'all. So when her and Paul started talking, she started talking to some girls that I weren't really cool with. Them girls were like, we were friends. All of us were friends like the year before that, 7th grade year, and we just all fell out. Me and Kel fell out with the rest of the group, and yeah, we were still friends or whatever. Well, I thought we were still friends. She was fake, y'all. She was, and the boy, her dating boy's not even a bad boy. So throughout that week before her and Paul started talking, she started back talking to the people that we both stopped talking to. So I was like, oh, that's weird. That's when I was like, that's really weird. Because me and you talked about these girls. Like, we ran their name through the mother. If we ran their name through the mud, and then you finna just go right back in their face and start talking to them. That's not like cool with me, because I don't do that. If I'm talking about you, you will not see me in your face. You won't. And if my friend don't like you, and me and my friend talking about you, you won't see me in your face. You won't. And I just feel like that's how all people should be. If you want to talk about somebody, stay from around them, because it's pure fake. Like, who want to talk about somebody and get back around them? Because that's not cool. So I don't want nobody to come go on with my friend to go talk about me and then come back in my face. That's just not how it works. But I really didn't say too much. Okay, you back cool with them. Okay, I'm just not gonna be cool with them, so y'all can be friends. We not. Then something happened at school, y'all. Something happened at school. I really can't remember, but I know she was arguing with one of the girls in the group. She was arguing with one of the girls in the group, and I'm like, okay, she came and told me this and that, and she thought I was gonna argue with her. I was like, no, we been stopped talking to them. We already had this argument last year. I've been through with this. I'm not gonna go argue with somebody for over you when you knew you should have started back being friends with them. And then me and her, we just blew it off. Like, I'm not gonna say completely blew it off, but she stopped talking to me. She distanced herself from me a lot. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm not even finna like argue about that, because that's you. You should have been learned that those people were not real friends. And I guess when she argued with that one person, all of them started biting at her. All of them started biting at her, so she really didn't have nobody to talk to. Okay, so I think it was at lunch. We took the same lunch period. So it was at lunch we started back talking. We started back click. So, cause we were young, y'all. We young. That's how you just quick to forget. So I guess that's what happened. But I still wasn't sure on her, because I'm very smart, and you're not finna play me. You definitely not finna play me. So yeah, we started talking at lunch, and she was just telling me how it all happened. I was like, I told you, they not real friends and whatever. And she was like, yeah, this and that. So yeah, okay. So I remember this. It was a Friday. We had some at school. We had some. I don't know what it was, y'all, but I know we had something at school. And my ex Paul came up to me, and we just started talking. And Kel was with us too. She with us too. So we was all hanging. We was doing fun stuff together, because it was like a free day or something. It was middle school, y'all. It was like a free day. We was having fun or whatever. So the weekend we all went home. I really wasn't talking. When I was in middle school, I really wasn't like talking to people like over the weekend. Like that 7th grade year, summertime camp, I was talking to nobody. That's just how I was. But the weekend happened. Yeah, that's all. Whatever. The weekend, and we came right back to school. Okay, we back to school Monday. First period, me, Kel, and Paul, we all took the first homeroom. We all took the first homeroom. So they was over there chatting up, and I was over there with my other friends. So I was talking to my other friends, and they was like, Kel over there talking with Paul. They must do this. They must talk. And I was like, oh no, they don't talk with the freak. And then I had went over there with Kel and Paul, and they was like, you know, still doing the same thing, chatting up. And I'm like, what y'all do this weekend or whatever, because I was just telling them about my weekend, what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing, y'all, but I know I was telling them about it. And they was like, I'm back. Don't mind. I just had a moment. Yeah, I just had a moment. I don't know what I was thinking about then, but I was thinking about something. Okay, so they was just telling me what they was doing, and then we was just all talking. And then, you know, class had started. We was just doing, and we was this missed to the second period. So second period, me and Paul, we took that same class together. And Paul we really weren't talking, because, you know, he's my ex, so we weren't really talking till that Friday. So when I had went to talk to him, talk to him like, hey, Paul, what's up? And he was over there with his friends, so he really was acting like he just didn't know me at all. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm not finna embarrass myself. So I went, sat down in my seat. So yeah, that's basically what happened during second period. And then his friend, we gonna call his friend Bill. Bill came up to me and was like, did you know Paul and Paul, what the girl name was? Kel. Paul and Kel, they just started talking. I was like, nah, I didn't know that. They ain't tell me nothing. Kel ain't tell me nothing. And I was like, okay, I'm just asking her during lunch period because that's the class we took together. And I was like, cause they messy, like y'all middle school boys are messy as I was like, I'm not finna believe that. I'm finna just go ask Kel myself. Cause boom, why not? Lunch period came, I asked Kel. She was like, well, no, I take that back. Y'all. I was literally getting my lunch. She sat down before me. And then she was talking to the same group of girls that she had got an argument. And then I looked at her and she looked at me. We like made eye contact. And then she started looking at me and then she started back talking to them. And then all of them looked at me out. And I was like, okay, with them. So I sat down and then the girls left because they didn't take that period with us. So I guess I was just sitting there until it was time for them to go get their food. Whew. Alright, this is the most I just talked. So I sat down with Kel and I was like, good, guess what Bill told me? She was like, well, she said you and Paul talk. And she was like, me and Paul do talk. I was like, dang, so you just was gonna tell me. She was like, we started talking over the weekend, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then Paul came and sat by Kel. So I just went up. I just got up and sat at another table with the rest of my classmates. And yeah, that's when everything happened, if I'm not mistaken. That's when everything just went downhill. So when I went to sit at my other table, the girls, they came and sat back down with Kel and Paul. So I get up to throw my tray away, and then Kel called my name, and she was like, I don't want you no more. She was like, Paul, I don't want you no more. And I was like, huh? And then she had called me too. She was like, Paul, I don't want you no more. I was like, I did not want Paul, okay? I did not want Paul at all. That's why we broke up weeks ago, okay? And then she was like, oh well, he didn't want you then, this and that. And I was like, why are you trying to shot in front of these girls? You are not like that. And y'all are finna be right back arguing with each other, and you're gonna be right back in my face. And I hope you know that you are not gonna be in my face, because I don't play those type of games. Yeah. And then she just got up like she was trying to fight me out. Like, fight. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fight you, but do not embarrass yourself, because I will beat your ass. But Paul had grabbed her and was like, this and that. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm gonna fight over somebody. So I had went and threw my tray away like a bad bitch. So yeah, that was the story of my fake friend. And I really don't have a lot of fake friends, because I really don't have a lot of friends. And the friends I do have, they're not fake at all. But if they are, it really wouldn't go down like that. I'll just say, forget it, because it would have been after the first story day, somebody I used to talk to. It would have. So like that's the end of the story, boops, and I hope you enjoyed the story. And please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please share. Thank y'all. Bye, boops.